So what is forex, right? So what is forex? So you might be asking yourself, what is forex? Or you have heard someone talking about forex. What does it do? What does it mean? So in this short video, I want to explain to you simply so that you do understand it, right? So for forex, as you hear the word, it's forex, right? Let me try to write it here. So for forex, let me write it up here so that you understand it better, right? So for forex trading, as you hear the word that forex, right? Though my screen is a little bit so forex, right? Forex, as in forex trading, right? My screen is a little bit not responding to me, but I don't know what's really happening. But for forex, as you hear it, the word that forex, so for the forex, it means the foreign currencies, right? So for the X, it means exchange, right? So for forex, you are going to be, let me remove this because it's not actually even working. So for the word forex, as you hear it, forex, right? Forex, right? So for the first three letters, right, they mean foreign, right? Something that is foreign. So for the ex, right, it means exchange, right? So for the forex, they mean those foreign currencies, right? So whatever country you are in, there are different currencies that are being used in different countries, right? So take an example. We have foreign currencies like euro, we have the dollar, we have there are very many, the GBP, right? So there are very many currencies, right? So for the forex, as in foreign currencies, right, they do pair two currencies, right? So if it is let's take an example of euro USD. So in this pair meaning they are two, so they are pairing two foreign currencies, right? So in this pair euro USD, we have the euro and we also have the US dollar, right? So the first currency, that's it's called a base, right? So the next pair, that's the US dollar, is called a quote, right? So let's take an example. If you are having euros, right? Let's take an example. If you have euros and then you are going in a country whereby it uses US dollars, right? Not euros, right? So for you to be able to convert from euros to US dollars, right? So that's what we call foreign exchanges, right? So you are exchanging foreign currencies, right? So whatever country you are in, when you are traveling, let's say you are going to another country, let's say you are going to China, you are going to do some business, you are going to export, right? You are going to buy some things right from there, right? But for that person that you are going to do business with, right, the country that he lives in, it doesn't use the currency that you actually use in your country, right? So for them, they use other currency, right? So for you to be able to pay them the money that they really do use in their country, you are going to convert that currency that you have so that you give them the currency that they do use in their country, right? So the example that I'm actually using is on euro USD, right? You have your euros, but you want to convert them to US dollars, right? So that you can do a transaction. So that's what we call foreign exchanges, right? So the word, it was shortened to forex, right? So hope you are understanding it as of now. So where do where do traders do make how do traders do actually make money, right? So if you take an example, I'm having my euros, right? I'm having my euro. Let me write it right here. So I'm having 10 euros, right? I'm having 10 euros, right? And I want to convert them to US dollars, right? So since I'm having these 10 US dollars, right? So I will wait for the price of the US dollars to increase, right? I wait for the price for US dollars to increase so that my euros, they give me some profits, right? So there are different ways that this can be done. Majorly, most of the traders or most of the people, they use the virtual one, right? Whereby he registers an account with a broker so that a broker connects him to the real market, right? That's what they actually do say. But majorly, I don't know whether because there are some brokers that they don't put your positions onto the real market, right? But I'm explaining majorly how things they say they do work, right? So you, after registering an account with a broker, right? So when you anticipate that the price for US dollar is going to increase when you're having euros, right? So you convert your euros into US dollars, right? So when the price of US dollars increases, or when the dollar increases, of course you'll be making profits, and vice versa, right? Meaning that if you convert your euros into the US dollars, and then the price reduces, or when their price declines when you have just bought them, you'll be making losses, right? When you anticipated that their prices are going to go high, and then they do the reverse of your anticipation, meaning you'll be making losses, right? And take an example for gold, right? There are those that do it physically, right? There are those that do trade gold physically, whereby he goes and then he buys gold, and then puts that gold into either a bank, right? And then he waits for some good time for the prices of gold to increase. So after the price of gold increasing, then he removes his gold from either a bank, and then he sells it, and then he makes a profit, right? So it is also the same thing here. There are even some traders that do trade currencies, but when they are trading them physically, right? He waits for a price of any currency, and then he converts it. When each price increases, then he makes a profit, right? So I want to make this video so long, so I'll be explaining more in my next video to come, right?